So this is going to be a strange one, this exercise, so do bear with me. What you are going to do again is shuffle the deck. And essentially what you're going to do is just put 3 cards down, random cards, and you're going to look at them, just look at what's in the cards and just see what ties them together. Okay? So what ties them together? And it could be something as simple as the colour of them. So this has got a bit of gold, this has got a bit of gold, he's got golden coloured hair. It could be as simple as they're all from the minor arcana, or they've all got numbers at the top. I know all tarot cards have numbers at the top pretty much, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Or they've all got some sort of vegetation or plant or trees in the background. All you're doing is you're taking 3 cards. You're not making a story this time, because of course we've done a lot of stories. What you're doing is you're wanting to see and really honing in on the images and seeing what is in each card. Is there a common visual part in the card? So here we've got kind of little, by the looks of it, flowers on the bed duvet that the person's in. Here there's flowers behind that on the tapestry. Are there any flowers here? Well, no, there's no flowers there. What there is there's a person there, there's a person there, and there's a person there. But yeah, it's literally just a common things. Now here obviously you've got 2 cards from the minor arcana, or 2 sword cards, and then you've got 1 from the major arcana. But in terms of what links them together, if you can't find anything, then just look to the next one. Now we've done a lot of kind of storytelling already, like I've said. So with this, obviously, the purpose is more about honing in and really just taking time to backtrack on yourself and just start spending time with the cards again and comparing them to each other. Because you're literally comparing the fact that in here, there's 1 person in this card, there's 1 person in that card, and there's 1 person in that card. So each card, although there might be animals in the background or in the foreground, there's just 1 human in each card. Okay? So you're just looking for commonalities between the cards, 3 cards. If you really struggle with this, then just take 2 cards and see if there's any commonalities between, okay? If you really struggle, just do the 2, yeah? But ideally you would want to go over 3, because it's more difficult to find common ground between 3 than it is for 2. You might be able to look at this card and say, well, I can see a lot of black here, and I can see a lot of black here. Whereas if you're taking 3 cards, you know, you could say he's wearing black, there's a lot of black in the background, a lot of black, you know. But at the same time, having the extra 3rd card is more difficult. So you've got someone with like a wavy red flowing gown, which I'm presuming the baby was wearing at some point, I don't know. He's got a flowing red cape on, and that person's got a flowing red cape on. So I'm seeing a commonality. Again, it doesn't need to mean anything, and you don't really need to look particularly deep. All you're doing is looking for commonalities between them. It's essentially all you're doing. It doesn't need to be complicated, and you cannot get it wrong. Okay? So once you've done that, have a little go, and then move on to the next exercise.